Say hello to Luka, a small kitten with a personality that's anything but tiny. His journey began in an alleyway, where he was found all alone with no mother or siblings in sight. The world seemed big and lonely for this tiny furball. Luckily, a kind soul spotted him and brought him to the bond between, an animal rescue. It was here that Luka's new life began. The rescue team quickly placed Luka in the care of Chris, a foster mom. With open arms and a big heart, Chris welcomed the little orphan into her home, where she gave him his name. At first, Luka was a bit timid, still adjusting to his new surroundings. But soon, his true, almost operatic personality began to emerge. It all started with little squeaks. Tiny panther, tiny roar, tiny kitten, tiny squeaks, Chris shared on Instagram. Those squeaks didn't stay tiny for long. Every time Chris walked into the room, he let out a little soprano welcome.
Oh boy, we're gonna start again.
Chris posted, "Luka has discovered his inside voice." The little guy seemed to have so much to say. Sometimes it was just a squeak or a silent meow, but it was all part of Luka's growing confidence and made him even more lovable. When Chris first took Luka in, he was only a couple of weeks old and still needed to be bottle-fed. But bottle time was never boring. Luka had his own unique style, often trying to kick the bottle with his hind legs while eating. Afterward, wiping his messy face became quite the challenge for Chris, who said, "The little man has personality." Watching Luka discover his tiny paws and learning how to clean them on his own was nothing short of heart-melting. Without a mama cat to show him the ropes, Luka learned quickly on his own. Before long, Luka graduated from bottle feeding to eating big boy food. A total foodie, he enjoyed every bite, diving into his plate with delight. Once he completed his quarantine, it was time for Luka to take the next step in his journey. He was placed in a foster home. There, he met his new pals, Maya and Carl, and they instantly hit it off. From the moment Luka met his new friends, the trio became inseparable. Luka, with his big personality, quickly established himself as the center of attention. He wasn't shy about showing off his wrestling moves. Maya and Carl adore their new buddy and can often be found snuggling together after an energetic day of wrestling and playing. Little Luka has come a long way from being a lonely orphan crying in an alley. In Maya and Carl, he found the siblings he had always longed for.